Hello, welcome. Welcome in. Do you have a yes or no question for me? Hello, Martin in Red Knight. I'm answering yes or no questions if you're subscribed. Do you like rocks? I love rocks. Absolutely, they're healing stones. Do you like rocks? Do I play Roblox? No, I don't play Roblox, sorry. I like to play with cards. That's what I do. I play with cards. I'm going to start off doing a collective reading for amazing viewers. Let's see. Why doesn't it show? Okay, I'm going to start off by doing a collective reading unless anyone has a yes or no question for me. I'm going to see, what is the overall energy between the collective and the person they're thinking about? What is the overall energy, please? Wow, that went flying. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. I am going to see what fell on the floor. I gotta go see what that was. No, I don't know if I can get to it. Let's see, one more, please. Hello. Sincerely a Sunky. Hello, Tabitha. Ooh, and we have the 10 of Cups. Wow, so this is wish fulfillment. Happily ever after. You know, but someone's needing to learn something new. This person could be stalking, watching, or just trying to research something at this time. And I also got the World. Yeah, so this person wants to start a new cycle. Let's see. Hello, welcome. Subscribe and get a free question. Free yes or no question. What is your energy at this time? Strength and the Four of Wands. Wow, this is Leo energy. And, you know, this could be just wanting happily ever after and four corners of stability. What is their energy at this time? Wow, we have the Six of Cups in reverse and the Five of Coins. So this person could be thinking that, you know, they lost a past life connection, or this could be just a connection from the past in general. So they feel left out in the cold. They're feeling lack. You know, they could be having financial lack. You know, but this person is feeling sad and depressed. You know, this could just be about around finances in general. How do you see them? How do you see them? Six of coins. Hello. Page of Wands. Yeah, I will take yes or no questions. I can tell you what your future is. If you want to do a $10 reading, you can do a mini reading via PayPal in the description box, or I have Venmo, and I can do a 5-card spread if you would like. Yeah, $10 mini reading. You can, there's PayPal on my description box on my website. Or you can ask me a yes or no question and subscribe. Okay, if you want to send me $1 or a donation, that's great. I'll take it. That would be a great donation for the channel. So you see them as needing to be more reciprocal, more equal, give and take, balanced. This person could be immature, could be, you know, just wanting passion at this time. How do they see you? The Sun in reverse. New sub, thank you. Hello, do you have a yes or no question for me? Absolutely, you can ask a question. Yeah, I'm just getting that, you know, this person sees that you're not giving. You know, they're not feeling the warmth, the nurturing, loving connection from you anymore. You've stopped giving your love out. You know, you've stopped giving and giving, you know, when there was nothing in return. How do you feel about them? Whoa. Way too many cards coming out. How do you feel about them? Two of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So this person, yeah, acted like a fool. You know, they juggled your time, or they juggled your kindness. You know, they took your kindness for weakness. You know, and I'm just getting that this person, you know, is going through it. This person has sleepless nights, or, you know, they even made you have sleepless nights at one point. Will Kushi Karen 21/12/2000 clear her interview starting from 8 September to 12 September? Will she clear her interview starting from 8 September to 12 September? Kushi Shahan. Kushi Shahan. Will she clear her interview? Let's see. Will she clear her interview from 8 September to 12 September? Will she clear her interview? We have death, rebirth in reverse, though. So reverse, this is resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. This is a no in reverse, but I'm going to get one more for this. There's way too many. Will she clear her interview? Let's see. I have yes, Knight of Wands, energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, fearless. And this is a maybe, the Magician, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skills, creativity. Yeah, if she has the confidence and the passion behind it, she will absolutely clear the interview. Absolutely. She needs to be confident. Yeah, she needs to be confident, courageous, and passionate about this. And she can transform. Absolutely. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for the question and the subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah, she can manifest anything with this confidence. Absolutely. Clean this up. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anyone else they want to ask a yes or no question. And I'm also going to get an Akashic Records card. Let's see what message wants to come through for our amazing collective and viewers. Self-doubt. You are questioning yourself and unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and power to see it through. Now is the time to break free from the limiting patterns. Absolutely. Being more confident, self-assured. Let's get one more for this. Courageous heart. Yes. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. Absolutely. I'm going to get hidden truth. Hidden truth messages from your person. The person that you're thinking about right now. What is the hidden truth message that wants to come through? I know that I crossed the line with you. I lost myself for a little while. Yeah, I'm getting that this person took your kindness for weakness. Absolutely. They took your kindness for weakness. And they were wrong. I'm going to get, let's see, what are your actions in the 3D? What are you doing? Death, rebirth. Again, transformation. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. transforming your life, pouring love back into yourself, loving, kind energy into yourself. You know, this could be a new love coming in as well because you've done so much work and you've transformed your life. What are they doing in the 3D? What are they doing? 8 of Swords and a Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person lives in mental imprisonment, lives in their head. They run away from the truth. They're a runner. I'm getting that this person has abandonment wounds, abandonment issues that they need to take care of. They need to heal. You know, they first need to recognize what the problem is, where the pain is coming from, why they stay stuck in their head, why over-analysis paralysis. What are your messages towards them? If you could say anything at all, what would you say? The Moon and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, they need to come out of fear. They need to come out of lack, and they need to step into honesty, clarity, truth. Absolutely. This person is stuck in uncertainty and fear because they don't even know what the truth is. They've buried the truth so far deep that, you know, they don't even know where to start. You know, they live in illusions, delusions, you know, and the truth is the only thing that can set them free. It's the only thing that can lead them in the right direction. What are their messages towards you, please? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the Judgment. Yeah, they know you had to make a judgment call. Yeah, and this could be with a fire sign, but you had to make a judgment call because they only wanted passion. They only thought about the fiery passion between you two. So they needed to make you needed to make a judgment call. It's not all about romance and passion and lust, right? That's not equal. That's not balanced. That's not harmonious. Yeah, this could have been a past love or a past life connection in general. What is the outcome between these two, please? What is the outcome? Page of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Yeah, there definitely needs to be some more learning. This person needs to learn a lot about connections in general. It's not all about competition and combativeness and fighting, right? That's not how you get what you want. You don't get to the passion and the creativity through fighting and combativeness, right? There's much more to life than that. You have to learn to communicate properly and honestly. What is the advice, please, between these two? What is the advice? 8 of Wands. And the 6 of Cups, yeah. This is what I was just getting. So this is, you know, past life love or past connection in general. Hello. Alsha, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Ahmad Ashari, is he deeply in romantic feelings for me? Thank you so much for the subscribe. Let's see. Is Ahmad Ashari, is he deeply in love and have romantic feelings for Alsha? Does he have romantic feelings for Alsha? Let's see. Angel, spirits, guides, please show us. Yes. diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks. So this person could be working hard, trying to get their finances up, trying to be more diligent. But this person, you know, this could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, but this person is passionate towards you and passionate about work in general. And then we have another yes. We have fire sign, you know, judgment, rebirth, inner calling, a new phase of life, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, and mercy. Yes, this is absolutely a yes, but this person is working on, you know, their stability and their finances for sure. And I'm getting that this person wants fast forward movement. You know, they want communication. There's a lot of nostalgia here. A lot, you know, they're missing you. They're missing this energy, but, you know, this person needs to learn how to communicate properly. You know, they have more to learn. That's what I'm getting for this, for the collective reading. Also going to get a message of love for this connection, for the collective and our viewers. Messages of love. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Whoa. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. New subscriber. Thank you so much. Will Tour 47 reunite with Anna within 2 months? Anna. Will Tour 47 reunite with Anna within 2 months? Let's see. Will Tour reunite with Anna within 2 months? This is a yes. Ace of Swords. Yes. Mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind. Yes, this is definitely communication that's coming through. You know, this person has had some clarity. This is definitely a yes. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that you're dealing with. Absolutely. Yes, ask a question, get an answer. Yes, go ahead. Alsha, are you asking, are they having deep romantic feelings for you? Yes, absolutely. Yes, that the reading was for you and about you. Oh, did you miss your reading, Alsha? Is that what happened? Yeah, because you're saying you're here. Yeah, I did your reading for Alsha. Yes, I did. So the reading is that this person is working on their finances, and it was a yes either way. He was being diligent about work and his finances, but yes, he is interested in you and having feelings for you. Yes, I did your reading, so I think you missed it. And yes, Anna, you can ask a question and get an answer. And Moon, hello. Subscribe and get a free yes or no question. Yeah, Anna, may I please have a love message from him? His current feelings. Yes. Let me do love message. I'm going to get a love message and I'll also get a tarot from him. From him to Anna or Anna. Let's get a love message from him. Passion. Try something you've never done before. Let me get from Anna's person to her. How is he feeling romantically about her? Or is he feeling romantically about her? His current feelings. He's feeling financial loss. He has a lack mindset. He's in isolation, worry, and insecurity. So he's feeling in lack or that he doesn't have enough to offer. He's feeling insecure. And that he has a thirst for knowledge and he's trying to figure out ways of coming through with communication. He's feeling restless energy. But this is a yes, but just that he feels like he needs to learn more. He's feeling a little bit insecure and that he doesn't have enough to offer, but there is passion here. He is interested passionately, but he just feels like he doesn't have a lot to offer at this time. We are separated and in no communication. He canceled the wedding. Yeah, this person is feeling very insecure and feeling like he needs to learn more. He wants to learn more. He wants to be a better provider. He wants to be more financially stable. Yeah, he's not feeling like he has enough right now. He's feeling lack. I am interested. What will change his mind? By cards, he has scarcity feelings. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna get a hidden truth. So let's see what he's thinking here behind the scenes. What is the hidden message? I want to tell you how I feel. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, he's just not feeling secure enough to hold on to you. It's nothing that you did. It's just that he needs to talk to a therapist or a counselor, somebody who's going to, help him get over these fears and these anxieties that he has, these worries. Hi, Crystal. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. hold on one second. Let me see this. So yeah, the Ace of Swords is coming through with some communication and clarity. So maybe you guys need to chat, or maybe he needs to talk to somebody that can help him, you know, and come up with a plan to get over some fears and anxieties that he's having, some worries. Crystal, do you have a yes or no question? Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I'm also getting speak your truth. You've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. So this is for Anna as well and her situation. This could be from you or your person, but either way, you both need to communicate your truths, right? And even if you need to, you know, go to counseling or, you know, talk to someone separately or possibly together, but you need to be able to communicate. That's, you know, huge, especially if you're going to get married. You need to be able to be honest and have clear, open communication with each other. No problem. Thank you so much. Yeah, and let me know if you want me to do a mini reading, or we can do a longer reading. It depends on what you're looking for. You can go to my website and set something up, or we can do a mini reading here, however you like to do it. I can help you navigate through any of these obstacles. Crystal, do you have a yes or no question? Am I going to get justice for how my ex has treated me? Am I going to get justice for Crystal? Is Crystal going to get justice for how her ex has treated her? Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So we have a yes and a no, but this is saying there's a challenge. There's competition. So you're protecting yourself. You're persevering, right? Your defenses are up. Your boundaries are up. So that way you can maintain control, right? And then this is having courage and confidence, being independent, focused, having the zest for life, discernment and joy. So it's basically saying that you don't need to worry about him, right? Karma comes back to this person. You just need to have strong boundaries. You need to keep, you know, your boundaries up with this person so that way he can't hurt you any longer. But you need to live your life. You need to have courage and confidence to get back out there. Live your life. You know, focus on yourself. Focus on your passions. Focus on creating. You know, focus on what makes you happy and lights you up. You know, leave this person in the past. You know, close that chapter of your book, but do not let that person hurt you again or come back in. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that you could be dealing with a fire sign, you could be a fire sign, but you need to worry about yourself. Move on. There's, you know, there's many more fish in the sea. And, you know, to seek justice with that person is just going to bring you down. It's just going to hurt you and bring you back to a place you don't want to be. Yeah. I bet. You don't need that in your life. You don't need any narcissists in your life. Yeah, absolutely. The 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, no way. Avoid conflicts. Yeah. Respecting differences. Agreeing to disagree. Diversity. Yeah. Absolutely. You need to stay strong. You don't need conflict and combativeness or competition in your life. Yeah, you need to stay strong and move on. Believe it or not, there's people that aren't narcissistic out there. People that don't want to play games. Oh, wow. Yeah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And now you know the signs. Now you know the red flags. Don't jump back into anything like that, you know. You don't need that in your life. I'm going to get an Akashic Records card. This could help you as far as something that's unseen that you don't know. Miracles. You are being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring. There are more still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Yeah, absolutely. And the red flags. They're completely opposite, right? You can spot a narcissist from a mile away now. You know what to look for. Stay positive. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on your mental health and well-being, you know, your own good, your own self and well-being. You're the number one priority here. Thank you very much. Peace is priceless. Don't let anyone take it away from you. If they're not adding to your life in a positive manner, then they don't need to be in your life. Ask a question, get an answer. I'm going to get a numerology card. Let's see what message wants to come out for Amazing Collective. (1011). Take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Yes, I love that. Crystal, are you still there? Ask a question, get an answer. Ask a yes or no question if you're here. Subscribe to my channel and it's free. Hope everyone's having a great night or day, depending on where you are. I'm going to get one more numerology card for our collective. 4444. Blessing in disguise. Obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You've got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or some things may fall apart, but you are building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Absolutely. Let go of what's not serving you so that way you can make way for new blessings to come in. Omar, hello. Yes, I want to know something. Do you want to know something? Yes or no questions, please. Welcome. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Get new friends. Subscribe to my channel and get a free yes or no question. I'm going to get a message from the Akashic Records. Maybe there's something that you need to know. Release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. Do you have a yes or no question for me? Why would your friends hate you, Omar? How do I get out of here? Guys, subscribe and ask a question. Omar, are you still there? Why would your friends hate you? Does anyone resonate with being a starseed? The difference between a starseed and a chosen one or a light worker is that starseeds feel like they don't belong anywhere, right? They feel very alone and like they don't belong, like they're from another, planet, if you will. And that, they've always been obsessed with the universe and the stars and the moons and everything to do with the universe, right? That's the difference. And also, starseeds usually have some markings on their body, whether it's, something that looks like the cosmos or the galaxies, or star shapes, little dippers, could be any kind of geometrical shape that makes them stand out. And they also carry light codes. They also are here to activate people and awaken people. So that's how you know the difference. Chosen ones are more earthly. They can do some of the same, things, and they're here for a purpose, but they're more of the earth. I don't know why they were so messed up, but I'm gonna get a starseed oracle. What message needs to come through? The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Yes. And also, they can wear many hats, right? They can pull off anything. They have many talents. They're very courageous. They're not afraid of starting over because they've had to do this life before. They're multifaceted. They can do anything they put their mind to. You got the love, codependency, and boundaries. Yeah, that's something that starseeds struggle with, early in their life, even, early adulthood or teenager years. They're usually born into a family full of codependency, full of addictions, full of narcissistic behavior. So this is something that they have to learn from and go through, even as a young child. This is something that, starseeds deal with, and, and they grow from, they don't stay stuck there long, but they go through enough pain and suffering to learn, what not to do. Their family shows them what not to do. And that's how they grow and become, a light worker, or, they live their purpose because they've seen it all, right? They've been through it, and they learn from the mistakes and they move on, right? They don't continue down the same path and beat their head against the wall, right? They learn from a very young age that you don't have to stay in toxic situations. You're not a tree, you can move. And they know that because, these people are usually grid workers as well. Like they move around a lot, or, they know that they came from somewhere else, that they didn't belong here in the first place. So these people know that they can move. They don't have to stay stuck. They're not of the earth, right? I'm going to get one more, please, for amazing starseeds out there. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community, yes. And this is definitely an amazing community for anyone who's a light worker, chosen one, star seed. You know, this spiritual realm and this spiritual dimension is, you know, feels safe and feels comforting and feels good, right? When you're, you know, in the 3D and you're around a lot of people, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel comfortable, or, you know, and you don't want to take in all that energy from other people, right? You want to keep your energy safe. Yes, I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Yes, absolutely. Your life was planned out for you before you even came here, right? This is a great remembering, a time of great remembering, you know, and that's why a lot of people are coming to spirituality, because it feels more safe. It feels more comforting than actual, you know, earthly things, because it's just, it's the matrix, right? But star seeds are here to throw a wrench in the matrix, right? We're not here to abide by the rules that, you know, don't even make sense. We never were. We were always the rebel. We were always the rebel as a child or a teenager. We never conformed to society, or, you know, what people told you you should do, or what they want you to do. You do what feels right, and you do what, you know, feels good to you. Hello, Mustafa. Hello. Do you have a yes or no question for me? If you subscribe, I'll read your card for free. Yes or no questions, please. I love that name. New subscriber. Yay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Does he love me? Kardik Tusanla. Does he love me? Name Kardik Tusanla. Does Kartik love her? Does Kartik love her? This person has a lot of responsibilities and heavy burdens. You know, they could be having to work hard. And this is a yes. But this person is a runner. This person has runner tendencies, possibly abandonment wounds that need to be healed. But this person is driven to succeed. And they defend their belief system. You know, this person could have a heavy workload, or just have a lot of responsibilities on their back, you know. And this person is a runner. Yeah. This person has possessiveness, self-protection at this time. So they're holding back. But I have a yes. I have a yes that he loves you, but he just has some things that he needs to work out in his life. There is love here, but this person has some things that they have to face. What does he think about you? What does Kartik think about Sangha? What does Kartik think about Sangha? Eight of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so there is a lot of love here. There's compassion. You feel comfortable to him. You're calming, nurturing, healing, intuitive, caring, loving. But he feels like he's a disappointment. He feels like there's abandonment and so he's, abandonment wounds here. So he's withdrawn. He escapes. He feels, he feels like he has to walk away, or he has a fear of being left behind. But he sees you as the Queen of Cups. So he sees you as being compassionate, warm, nurturing, healing. Yeah, I definitely get that there's love here. Now, for some reason, he thinks that he's a disappointment. I'm getting a message of love. New love or recommitment to love is developing. Fate. This is a destined partnership. Is he upset with you? Let's see. Is he upset with you? The 9 of Swords in reversed. He has inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing worry, hope, reaching out. He just has inner turmoil and deep-seated fears. Yeah, he's using his head over his heart. He's being disciplined. He's trying to gain the mental clarity. This could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. But I don't see that he's upset with you. I see that he is upset with himself. And he has inner turmoil. It seems like he needs to make a judgment call. Yeah, this person needs to make a judgment call. He needs to forgive himself for anything that's happened in the past. Forgive himself or forgive others. Hello, welcome. Subscribe and get a free yes or no question. No problem. Thank you. And good luck with everything. Prophetic bliss. Subscribe and get a question, please. Yes or no? Mustafa, I wish you all the best. I hope he can get some clarity and get some help if he needs it. If you have a yes or no question, let me know. I'm going to get an Akashic Records card. See what message needs to come out for Amazing Collective. Warrior spirit. Relentless commitment to challenges. Approaches life as a personal battle. Here to master your forceful nature. Somebody's a warrior. take the high road. You are at an impasse with a relationship or situation. It's now time to think bigger. Release desired outcomes and take the most positive course of action. I love that. Let's see some hidden truth messages. What message wants to come out for our collective? Hidden truth. I love you. My life is not as together as it seems. I'm going to get a cosmic wisdom card. Hello, welcome. Let's see what message wants to come out for our viewers and collective, please. Venus. Your heart is filled with compassion and understanding. Embrace this emotional intelligence, for your heart is a beacon that radiates love into the world. North Node. Allow lessons and experiences to unfold at their own pace, and trust that each step is a necessary part of your soul's evolution and part of your self-discovery. Yes, absolutely. Let's go. Put your gifts out into the world. This is the perfect time to create and live more of your purpose, right? This is why we're here. We're here to come together to uplift humanity and the collective energy, right? When you do a good thing, it helps everybody. It helps everybody as a whole, right? So when we all do our purpose and live our best lives, then, you know, it just helps even more. Helps uplift the consciousness. Helps people awake. You know, awaken to what's really going on. Let's see, what is your person thinking about right now? What are they thinking and feeling? What is this person thinking and feeling? Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. This person could be thinking that they don't have, can't communicate, or they don't know what to say because my throat chakra keeps closing off. Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Yeah. Use your intuition. You know, you guys could be having telepathy at the same, same time, and, in 5D or dream state. You guys could be connecting in the 5D if you're not connecting in the 3D. I'm getting there's no communication. What are you thinking and feeling? What is running through your mind? shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected, soulmates, deep love, unity, connection. Yeah, you definitely think this is your soulmate. But something happened. There was turmoil. Something unexpected happened. Yeah, confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Yeah, someone needs to communicate something here. There needs to be some clear, honest communication. Whoa, and then distance, separation, space, blockage. Yeah. I'm going to get an advice card for Amazing Collective. What's the advice here, please? Ask for help. You are being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you, so bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out and do that today. I hope whoever needs to hear that, it reached whoever needed to hear that. If you need help, absolutely ask for it. You know, I'm getting to that, everything is a risk, right? Whether you do something, it's a risk. And even if you don't do something, it's a risk, right? So do it anyway. We only have this one life here. So, we should be choosing faith over fear. Both things are unseen. Both things are unknown, right? If you have faith, you can't see it. And if there's fear there, you can't see it too. So both things, you don't know the outcome, right? So do it anyway. Take the chance anyway. Start living your life, right? Life is now. Life is now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Fast forward movement. Yeah. Communication. Say the hard thing. Do the thing. Right? Stop, dilly-dallying or taking your time to do anything, right? It's time to put in the action. Right? Nothing in life is guaranteed for the future. So don't wait any longer. Your health is a priority. When you're healthy, things just start falling into place for you, right? Health and wealth go hand in hand. If it feels right to you, do it. Dream big. If it's a positive thing, then absolutely do it. Why not? Right? What if everything goes right for you? Instead of thinking about what if anything goes wrong, what if everything goes right? What if everything goes the way you planned? Anything is possible if you want it bad enough. I'm getting to see your worth, see your value. Follow your gut, and if you're inspired to do something, follow that. That's leading you in the right direction. Follow the inner nudges, follow your intuition. Be present and authentic to yourself. The world needs more people like that. Yeah. Absolutely. Coming out of your head, You have many options, many different opportunities in front of you. There's, you wear many different hats. You're multifaceted. You can do anything you want when you come out of your head. Right? You're persevering forward. You're determined. You have your boundaries up, but in a good way. You're not allowing any negativity to come in and to bog you down. Right? You're being steadfast. You're being loyal to yourself. Because you want abundance. You want stability. This could even be just wanting, communication or forward movement. Hello, Prophetic Bliss. How are ya? Welcome. Do you have a yes or no question? And did you subscribe? Or I'm just going to continue to rant. Yeah, I'm just getting, do what you love. Love what you do. And you never have to work a day in your life. Be loyal to yourself. Be steadfast. Yay, thank you. Mia, hello. Will I become a doctor? Wow. Let's see. Mia, I hope you subscribed and join our community. Let's see, Mia, will I become a doctor? Whoa. Yes. And yes, wow. You got the Two of Cups and the Sun. Positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth. All is well. Unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, connection. Wow. You got a lot of positivity here, a lot of light, a lot of love. This is a double yes. You can become anything you want to if you get the right degree, if you go to school and do all the things that you need to do to become a doctor. Absolutely. Takes a lot of time and effort, but you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. If it's something you love and something you're passionate about, go for it. Absolutely. I also got the Queen of Swords on the bottom here. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but this is, saying unbiased judgment, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication, clear-minded, perceptive. Yeah, you need to be clear about what you want and clear about your intentions. Absolutely. I'm gonna get a oracle card. See what message wants to come through. The Akashic Records. Soul's whisper. Your soul is whispering its deepest desires and truths to you. In the quiet moments, listen closely. It's guiding you towards your authentic path. I love that so much for you. That's perfect. If that's what you want to do, absolutely. Let me get... I'm going to get a money card. I haven't used these in a long time. This is for finances, wealth. I haven't used these in a while. Let's see what needs to come out. Do you genuinely believe in your worthiness to attain the abundance you desire? Yeah, absolutely. You are worthy. You're worthy of anything that you can dream up. Diplomat. With your uncanny ability to form connections in human relationships, you serve as a bridge between worlds. I love that so much. You can do anything you want. As long as you have the right mindset and the right attitude around it, you can achieve miracles. Remember, your words are spells. Whatever you say, the universe is always listening. And even whatever you tell yourself, you're always listening, right? So choose your words wisely. They are magic. This is going to be messages from a soulmate or a twin flame. Let's see what message wants to come through. Messages from a soulmate or a twin flame. Prosperity. We're going to be happier, healthier, and wealthier together. Dream team. Local. You won't have to go far to find me because I already live in your area. Wow. That's exciting. Messages of love. What message wants to come through? Denial. Detach with love and clearly see the truth. Someone's in denial. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. Your true love is already a part of your life. If we have any more yes or no questions, let me know. I'm going to be logging off in about 5 minutes. So if you have a question, let me know. I'm here for about 5 more minutes. I'm going to get one more for Akashic Records. I love these cards so much. Pause. You are being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back. Look at all of the possible outcomes and make sure you are heading in the right direction before moving forward. Will my cheating ex be come a knocking before my October birthday? Will my cheating ex? Okay, prophetic bliss. Will my ex be come a knocking? I like how you say that. That's funny. Will they come back before my October birthday? When's your birthday? In October? Well, this October 12th? Nice. My daughter is the 13th. Yes, and it looks like she's coming in for some passion. This is passionate energy, inspired action, adventure, fearless, impulsiveness. And this is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Or it could be Cancer and Leo, it says on the card, but fire signs. Yeah, I'm getting a big yes. This is a passionate, fiery energy, in and out, hot and cold, inconsistent, impulsive behavior. Oh, she's a Scorpio, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, she would probably come in fiery and, you know, inconsistently. Oh, absolutely, Mia. They do. They will. I'll pull some cards for it, but they do. I don't even need to pull cards to know that answer. Karma is a thing. Karma comes back hard. Especially if people hurt you on purpose. Absolutely. Well, the people that hurt. Yeah. Justice. Absolutely. Look at that. That's a big fat yes. And this is balancing the karmic scales. Fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect. Is the law. Absolutely. That is the law. That is what happens. Absolutely. You want me to pull another card? I mean, I just did, but I will. I'll pull another card. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, these people will be blocked. Will be blocked in love, blocked with their creativity. They feel empty. They're going to have repressed emotions. Yeah, that's what happens when you have blockages in your life. Yeah, no problem. They are definitely getting their karma. No love. No problem. Good luck. You are very welcome, Prophetic Bliss. Anytime. I'm going to log off for today, but I'll probably be back tomorrow. I hope everyone has a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Good night. Thank you.